Everything you've heard about the Middle East? Probably wrong. I traveled 5,000 miles across 7 countries to find the truth, and what I discovered will shock you. Welcome to the real West Asia, a region of impossible contrasts, ancient wonders, and some of the world's most misunderstood cultures. And today, we're revealing 10 destinations that will completely change your perspective. Forget the headlines and the stereotypes. We're going on an adventure to uncover the vibrant, breathtaking, and deeply human side of a part of the world that is too often reduced to a single story. From ancient cities carved from rock to futuristic skylines that pierce the clouds, this is a journey about connection, discovery, and of course, incredible food. Are you ready? Let's go. So, let's start with number 1. The place everyone thinks they know from that little movie with the guy with the hat and the whip. Petra, Jordan. But listen, no movie, no picture, no postcard can prepare you for the reality of this place. It's not just a building, it's a city. A vast, sprawling, mind-boggling, ancient metropolis carved right out of the pink-hued rock. The scale is something you just can't comprehend until you're there, feeling like a tiny speck in the shadow of history. It's overwhelming in the best possible way. This isn't just a ruin, it's a living testament to human ingenuity. The journey begins before you even see the main event. You walk through the Siku, this long winding canyon with towering walls that curve and twist, playing with the light. It's nature's dramatic overture. The anticipation builds with every step. You can feel it in the air, the whispers of ancient caravans that pass this very way. The walls are so high they almost touch the sky, and you start to wonder, what could possibly be at the end of this magnificent natural hallway? It's a masterclass in theatrical reveals designed thousands of years ago. And then it happens. The canyon walls begin to part, and you get your first glimpse. Just a sliver of that iconic facade, the Treasury or Al-Khazna. It's a moment that literally stops you in your tracks. The sheer detail, the impossible grandeur, it's breathtaking. You emerge from the narrow darkness of the Sick into the bright sunlight, and there it is. It feels like you've discovered it yourself. Suddenly, you're Indiana Jones, you're a great explorer, you're a wide-eyed kid who just found a real-life treasure chest. But here's the thing, the treasury is just the beginning. That's the big secret. People take their photo and think they're done. No. Keep walking. There are tombs, temples, a whole Roman-style theater, and endless colonnaded streets. You can spend days here and not see it all. The real magic is climbing up the 800 steps to the monastery, another facade even larger than the treasury, perched high above the world with views that will make your heart sing. It's a workout, but my goodness, is it worth it? Here's my pro tip, my gift to you. Go early. And I mean, be at the gates when they open. You'll have the Issyk almost to yourself, and you'll see the treasury with the soft morning light hitting it, without 1,000 selfie sticks in your view. Or stay late. The Petra by night experience, where they light the entire path and the plaza in front of the treasury with thousands of candles, is pure, unadulterated magic. You sit on a mat, they serve you tea, and you just stare in wonder. It's a spiritual experience. Alright, from the ancient world, we rocket forward to the future. Number 2, Dubai. This city is what happens when ambition meets a blank canvas of desert. It's a place of superlatives. The tallest, the biggest, the most extravagant. It's easy to dismiss it as just a playground for the rich, all glitzy malls and artificial islands. And sure, there's that. But if you look past the surface, there's a fascinating story here, a story of incredible vision and a meeting of cultures from every corner of the globe. My advice? Skip the malls. I mean, a mall is a mall, right? You can do that anywhere. Instead, let's focus on what makes Dubai truly unique. Your first stop has to be the Burj Khalifa. You have to go up, but timing is everything. Book your ticket for about an hour before sunset. You get to see the city in the golden hour light, watch the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery colors, and then see the entire metropolis transform into a glittering carpet of lights. It's 3 views for the price of 1. It's a view that makes you feel like you're on another planet. But Dubai isn't just about the new. To find its soul, you have to go to Old Dubai, head to Deira and get lost in the souks. The gold souk is just dazzling, windows dripping with more gold than you've ever seen in your life. It's not about buying, it's about the spectacle. Then wander over to the spice souk next door. The air is thick with the aroma of frankincense, saffron, and 100 other exotic spices. It's a complete sensory experience. You can even take a traditional abra, a little wooden water taxi, across the Dubai Creek for just 1 dirham. It's the best deal in the city. Then you have to get out of the city and into the desert. But please, do your research and find an authentic desert safari, not one of the giant tourist trap ones. Find a smaller operator that takes you into a conservation reserve. The dune bashing is a roller coaster ride over sand, a total thrill. But the best part is later, sitting in a traditional Bedouin-style camp, under a blanket of stars so bright they feel like you can touch them, eating a delicious barbecue dinner. It's quiet, it's beautiful, and it connects you to the land this city was built on. Dubai is a city of contrasts. It's the gleaming, futuristic architecture of the Museum of the Future, standing not far from the historic Al Fahidi neighborhood with its traditional wind tower houses. It's the hum of a Lamborghini on a superhighway, and the quiet call to prayer echoing from a nearby minaret. It's a place that shows you what's possible when you dream big, but it also reminds you to look for the history that lies just beneath the shiny modern surface. It's more than just skyscrapers. It's a fascinating human experiment. If Dubai is the future, our next stop, number 3, is like visiting another planet. We're heading back to Jordan, to Wadi Rum. They call it the Valley of the Moon, and for good reason. The landscape is just otherworldly. Vast, silent expanses of red sand, punctuated by these monumental sandstone and granite mountains that jut out of the desert floor like ancient skyscrapers. It's so surreal, so epic, that it's no wonder Hollywood comes here when they need to film Mars. This is where they shot The Martian, and you can absolutely see why. Forget your standard hotel. The way to experience Wadi Rum is by staying in one of the desert camps. You can choose from a traditional rustic Bedouin tent, or, for something truly special, one of the luxury bubble tents. Imagine lying in your bed in total comfort and looking up through a clear dome at a sky filled with 1 billion stars. The Milky Way is so clear out here, away from any city lights. It's an experience that feels both futuristic and deeply primal at the same time. Waking up to the first rays of sun hitting the red mountains is a memory that will be seared into your brain forever. The best way to explore this incredible landscape is the way people have for centuries on the back of a camel. Taking a camel ride at sunset is almost a cliché, but folks, some clichés exist for a reason. The slow, rhythmic pace of the camel, the changing colors of the desert as the sun goes down, casting long, dramatic shadows. It's pure poetry. The silence is the most incredible part. It's a deep, profound silence that you just don't get in the modern world. It's not an absence of sound, it feels like a presence. It's calming, it's meditative, it's beautiful. After sunset, you head back to your camp, and this is where the famous Bedouin hospitality kicks in. You gather around a fire, they serve you sweet minty tea, and then comes the main event, the zarb. This is a traditional Bedouin barbecue where lamb, chicken, and vegetables are cooked for hours in a sealed underground oven buried in the sand. The reveal, when they dig it up and open it, is a moment of pure culinary theatre. The food is smoky, tender, and absolutely delicious. Sharing a meal like this, under the stars, is what travel is all about. Wadi Rum isn't a place with a checklist of sights. It's a place you feel. It's about disconnecting from your phone, from the noise, from the stress, and connecting with something vast, ancient, and powerful. It's about climbing a towering rock formation for a panoramic view, finding ancient petroglyphs carved into a cliff face, and just sitting in the sand, watching the world go by at a different pace. It's a reset for the soul, a trip to Mars, right here on Earth. Now for number 4, we go to a place that needs to be approached with a deep sense of respect. Jerusalem. This city is the spiritual heart for 3 of the world's major religions. It's a place that is heavy with the weight of history, faith, and emotion. Walking through the old city is like stepping into a living, breathing history book. The air itself feels different here, charged with thousands of years of prayer, conflict, and devotion. It's intense, it's complex, and it is utterly captivating. You can't help but feel the gravity of the place as you walk the Via Dolorosa, the Way of Sorrows, believed to be the path Jesus walked to his crucifixion. You see pilgrims from all over the world, some carrying crosses, many in tears, overcome with emotion. Regardless of your own beliefs, Witnessing that level of faith is profoundly moving. The path winds through the bustling, narrow alleyways of the Muslim and Christian quarters, a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells, culminating at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, a site of immense significance for Christians. Then you have the Western Wall, the Kotel. This is the holiest site in Judaism, where Jews can pray, a remnant of the ancient wall that surrounded the Second Temple. You see people from all walks of life, men in black hats, soldiers in uniform, tourists, all pressed against the ancient stones, praying, leaving little written notes in the cracks. There's a palpable energy here, a deep sense of longing and connection that spans millennia. It's a humbling experience to stand there and just observe this ancient, unbroken ritual. Just above the Western Wall, visible from all over the city, is the gleaming gold of the Dome of the Rock on the Temple Mount, or Haram al-Sharif. This is one of the most sacred sites in Islam. Its stunning beauty, with the intricate blue tilework and the golden dome, is an icon of the city. The entire complex is a place of immense beauty and profound religious importance, and also one of the most sensitive and contested pieces of land on earth. Understanding that duality is key to understanding Jerusalem. This city is not just one thing. It's a mosaic of different faiths, cultures, and histories, all living literally on top of each other. The emotional impact is hard to put into words. One moment you're in a bustling Arab market, the next you're in a quiet Armenian courtyard. You'll hear the call to prayer from the minarets, the ringing of church bells, and the chanting of Jewish prayers, sometimes all at once. Jerusalem doesn't give you easy answers. It challenges you, it moves you, and it stays with you long after you leave. After the intensity and ancient history of Jerusalem, our number 5 destination feels like stepping into a different country, a different dimension even. Welcome to Tel Aviv. If Jerusalem is the soul, Tel Aviv is the beating heart of modern Israel. It's a city that lives in the now. It's vibrant, it's liberal, it's a bubble of Mediterranean energy that is completely infectious. The contrast between the two cities, just an hour's drive apart, is one of the most fascinating things about visiting Israel. The first thing you notice is the vibe. It's young, it's creative, it's non-stop. The city is defined by its incredible coastline, miles of beautiful sandy beaches packed with people playing matkot, that paddleball game you hear everywhere, sunbathing, surfing, and just living their best lives. The beach promenade is a river of humanity. Joggers, cyclists, families, couples, all soaking in the sun and the sea breeze. It's a city that truly embraces its seaside location. You can feel the energy coming off the waves. And the food. Oh my goodness, the food. Tel Aviv is a culinary paradise. It's not just about falafel and shawarma, though you will find the best of your life here. It's a city of innovative chefs, bustling food markets like the Carmel Market, where the produce is so fresh it practically sings to you, and a cafe culture that is second to none. You can spend an entire day just hopping from one amazing restaurant to another, from a casual hummus joint, where the hummus is a religious experience, to a high-end restaurant pushing the boundaries of modern Israeli cuisine. When the sun goes down, Tel Aviv doesn't go to sleep. It just gets started. The nightlife here is legendary. There's something for everyone, from chic rooftop bars overlooking the city to gritty underground clubs in the Florentine neighborhood to laid-back pubs on Dizengoff Street. The city buzzes with an energy that is hard to resist. It feels like a city that has collectively decided to celebrate life every single night. It's a party and everyone is invited. But it's not all just beach and parties. Tel Aviv is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its White City, the world's largest collection of Bauhaus architecture. Walking through neighborhoods like Rothschild Boulevard, you can see these beautiful functionalist buildings from the 1930s. It's a city that balances its fun-loving nature with a deep appreciation for art, design, and culture. Tel Aviv is a breath of fresh air, a testament to modernity, and a reminder that even in a region with so much history, it's okay to just relax and have a good time. For number 6, we're heading to a city that is literally a bridge between worlds. Istanbul, Turkey. This is the only city on Earth that straddles 2 continents, Europe and Asia, and you feel it. It's not just a geographical quirk, it's in the city's DNA. It's a mesmerizing blend of East and West, ancient and modern, a place where empires have risen and fallen, leaving behind a city that is one of the most magnificent and chaotic on the planet. It's a feast for the senses from the moment you arrive. The first thing that hits you is the sheer sensory overload. The sound of the call to prayer echoing from hundreds of minarets, the smell of roasting chestnuts and grilled fish from street vendors, the sight of the iconic skyline of domes and minarets against the backdrop of the Bosphorus Strait. It's a city you experience with your whole body. Your first stop has to be the Hagia Sophia. This building has been a cathedral, a mosque, a museum, and now a mosque again. Its history is the history of Istanbul in microcosm. Standing under its massive celestial dome is a truly humbling spiritual experience. Then you must dive into the beautiful chaos of the Grand Bazaar. Get ready to get lost. It's one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world, a labyrinth of over 4,000 shops, selling everything from beautiful carpets and intricate lanterns to spices, leather goods, and Turkish delight. The art of haggling is alive and well here, so be prepared for some friendly back and forth over a glass of apple tea. It's not just shopping, it's a cultural immersion. A few steps away is the Spice Bazaar, an explosion of color and aroma that will make your head spin in the best way. But to truly understand Istanbul, you have to get on the water. Taking a Bosphorus cruise is non-negotiable. As you sail down this historic strait, you see the city's incredible panorama unfold. On the European side, you have the magnificent Ottoman palaces like Dolmabahce and Topkapi. On the Asian side, you see charming wooden villas and bustling neighborhoods. You sail under the massive bridges connecting the two continents with seagulls flying alongside you. It's a perspective that puts the whole incredible city into context. And let's talk about the food, because how can we not? From grabbing a simple, delicious simit, a sesame bread ring, from a street cart for breakfast, to sitting down for a feast of mise and kebabs, to the late-night comfort of a wet burger, Istanbul is a food lover's dream, and you have to have a proper Turkish breakfast. I'm talking about a table filled with dozens of little plates of cheeses, olives, jams, honey, eggs. It's not a meal, it's an event. Istanbul isn't a city you just visit, it's a city you devour. All right, let's move on to a true hidden gem, a place that might not be on everyone's radar, but absolutely should be. Number 7, Muscat, the capital of Oman. If Dubai is a city of the future built on steroids, Muscat is its elegant, understated, and deeply traditional cousin. What strikes you immediately is what's missing. There are no skyscrapers. By law, all buildings have to reflect traditional Arab architecture, which gives the entire city a beautiful, harmonious and human-scale feel. The city is spectacularly located, wedged between the dramatic, jagged Al-Hajar Mountains and the sparkling turquoise waters of the Gulf of Oman. The landscape is a huge part of its character. Unlike the flat desert of its neighbors, here you have this constant, stunning mountain backdrop that makes everything feel more epic. Driving along the coastal road, the Mutra Corniche, with the mountains on one side and the sea on the other, is just breathtaking. It feels peaceful, clean, and incredibly welcoming. The crown jewel of Muscat is the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. And let me tell you, it is grand. This is a masterpiece of modern Islamic architecture. It's not as opulent as the mosque in Abu Dhabi, but it possesses a quiet, serene elegance that is just captivating. The main prayer hall features the second largest hand-loomed Iranian carpet in the world. It took 600 women 4 years to weave, and a breathtaking Swarovski crystal chandelier. It's a place of immense beauty and tranquility that welcomes visitors with open arms. Unlike the sprawling, chaotic souks in other parts of the region, Muscat's Mutra souk feels more intimate and traditional. It's a labyrinth of narrow alleyways, but the air is thick with the scent of frankincense. Oman is famous for it, and you can find beautiful silverware, pashminas, and traditional Omani daggers called khanjars. It still feels like a real local market where people come to shop, not just a place for tourists. The people are gentle, polite, and incredibly friendly. Muscat is the perfect entry point to the rest of Oman's incredible natural beauty. From here you can easily take day trips to the stunning Wadis. These are green river valleys with crystal clear pools you can swim in, like Wadi Shab. or you can head into the desert of Wahiba Sands, or explore the ancient forts that dot the landscape, like Nizwa Fort. Muscat is a city that invites you to slow down, to appreciate beauty and tradition, and to experience a side of the Arabian Peninsula that is authentic, serene, and utterly enchanting. From the traditional elegance of Muscat, we hop back to the UAE for number 8, to Dubai's neighbour and the nation's capital, Abu Dhabi. People often think of it as Dubai Light, but that's a huge mistake. Abu Dhabi has its own distinct personality. While Dubai is all about flash, energy, and being the biggest and boldest, Abu Dhabi is more focused on culture, political importance, and a kind of refined, stately elegance. It's the sophisticated, older sibling. The absolute must-see, jaw-on-the-floor centerpiece of the city is the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. I've seen a lot of beautiful buildings in my travels, but this one is in a league of its own. It's a symphony in white marble, gold, and semi-precious stones. It feels like a palace from a dream. The sheer scale is staggering. It can hold over 40,000 worshippers. But it's the details that will truly blow your mind. It's one of the most beautiful structures ever built by humankind. Period. As you walk through the mosque, you can't help but be mesmerized by the craftsmanship. The columns are inlaid with mother-of-pearl, the walls are decorated with intricate floral designs, and the courtyards are vast expanses of gleaming white marble. The mosque is home to the world's largest carpet and 7 massive chandeliers dripping with Swarovski crystals. Visiting during the day is stunning, as the white marble sparkles under the sun, but visiting at sunset or at night, when it's lit up with a unique lunar lighting system, is an ethereal, unforgettable experience. A very important note: this is a sacred place of worship, and the dress code is strictly enforced. Women will be required to wear an abaya, a traditional robe which is provided, and cover their hair. Men must wear long trousers. It's a sign of respect, and embracing it is part of the experience. Being there, walking barefoot on the cool marble, you feel a sense of peace and reverence regardless of your personal faith. It's a place designed to inspire awe, and it succeeds spectacularly. Beyond the mosque, Abu Dhabi is investing heavily in culture. You have the Louvre Abu Dhabi, an architectural marvel in itself, with its incredible dome that creates a rain of light on the galleries below. There's also the Emirates Palace, a hotel so opulent it makes you feel like royalty just walking through the lobby. Abu Dhabi might be quieter than Dubai, but it has a depth and a focus on beauty and art that is incredibly rewarding. It's a city that commands respect, not through noise, but through breathtaking elegance. Get ready to set your alarm clock, because for number 9, you need to be up before the sun. We're going back to Turkey, to the magical fairy tale region of Cappadocia. There is no landscape like this anywhere else on Earth. It's a geological wonderland of fairy chimneys, these bizarre cone-shaped rock formations that dot the valleys. It looks like a cartoonist's dream, a whimsical landscape that feels completely unreal. And the best way to see it is from above. The signature experience, the one you've seen all over Instagram, is the hot air balloon ride at sunrise. And let me tell you, it lives up to the hype and then some. You wake up in the dark, drive out to a field, and watch as hundreds of these giant balloons are inflated, glowing like massive lanterns in the pre-dawn light. Then you lift off. The feeling of floating silently over this surreal landscape with 100 other colourful balloons all around you as the sun peaks over the horizon is pure, unadulterated magic. It's one of the most beautiful things I have ever witnessed. Even if you don't go up in a balloon, just waking up to see them fill the sky is an incredible sight. Many of the hotels have rooftop terraces specifically for this purpose. And speaking of hotels, you can't come to Cappadocia and stay in a normal building. You have to stay in a cave hotel. These are actual ancient cave dwellings inhabited for centuries that have been converted into beautiful boutique hotels. It's cozy, it's unique, and it connects you directly to the history of the region. Waking up inside a cave is an experience in itself. But there's more to Cappadocia than just balloons. This region has a deep and fascinating history. For centuries, people didn't just live in caves. They carved entire cities underground to hide from invaders. Visiting one of these subterranean cities, like Derinkuyu or Kemikli, is mind-blowing. You descend level after level into the earth, through narrow tunnels into what were once stables, wineries, churches and living quarters, all carved out of the rock. It's an astonishing feat of engineering and a testament to human resilience. Between the balloon rides, the cave hotels, and the underground cities, you can spend days just hiking through the beautiful valleys like the Rose Valley or Love Valley. You'll see why it's called that when you get there. You can explore ancient cave churches with faded but beautiful frescoes in the Jourame Open-Air Museum. Cappadocia is a place that sparks your imagination. It makes you feel like a kid again, exploring a world straight out of a storybook. It's whimsical, it's historical, and it's absolutely unforgettable. And finally, for number 10, we're going to the lowest point on Earth for a truly unique and frankly very funny experience. The Dead Sea, which you can visit from either Jordan or Israel. This isn't a sea, it's a salt lake, and it is so incredibly salty, almost 10 times saltier than the ocean, that you literally cannot sink. You just float. It's one of the weirdest and most wonderful sensations you can have. The moment you walk into the water and your feet lift off the ground is just bizarre. You lean back and poof, you're bobbing on the surface like a cork. You can read a newspaper, you can put your hands behind your head and just chill. It's effortless. A word of warning though, do not, and I repeat, do not get this water in your eyes. It stings like you wouldn't believe, and if you have any little cuts or scrapes, you will discover them very, very quickly. But the feeling of total buoyancy is just so cool. But it's not just about floating. The main event here is the mud. The black mud from the Dead Sea floor is packed with minerals and is famous for its therapeutic qualities. So you do what everyone else does, you slather yourself from head to toe in this dark, gooey mud. You will look absolutely ridiculous. Everyone looks ridiculous. It's a great equalizer. You let it dry on your skin in the sun until you look like a walking statue, and then you go back into the water to rinse it all off. And the result, your skin will feel unbelievably soft. Seriously, it's like a full-body spa treatment provided by Mother Nature herself. The combination of the mineral-rich mud and the salty water leaves your skin feeling rejuvenated and smooth. It's nature's weirdest and most effective beauty product. The whole experience is just fun, silly, and surprisingly good for you. The best time to go is late in the afternoon. Floating in the Dead Sea as the sun sets over the Judean hills on the opposite shore is a truly serene and beautiful moment. The water becomes calm and glassy, reflecting the pink and orange hues of the sky. It's a place of strange contrasts. The landscape is harsh and barren, but the experience is relaxing and healing. It's the perfect, quirky, and unforgettable way to end a journey through this incredible region. Look, the Middle East has challenges. You need to research visas, respect local customs, and be aware of political situations. But here's the truth I discovered. The hospitality is unreal. Ahlan wa sahlan means welcome, and they mean it. It's in the countless cups of tea you'll be offered, in the smiles from strangers, in the genuine curiosity people have about where you're from. The food will ruin you for life. Seriously, you'll dream about the hummus, the kunafa, the kebabs, and the history. It's not in books here. It's under your feet. It's in the air you breathe. So yes, visit Petra and Dubai. They are magnificent, but also get lost in Oman's empty deserts and swim in a Wadi. Float in the Dead Sea at sunset. Eat kunafa in a back alley in Jerusalem at midnight. Stand in awe inside the Hagia Sophia. Listen to the silence of Wadi Rum. This region will challenge you, it will surprise you, and I promise it will change you. It will shatter your preconceptions and replace them with memories of beauty, kindness, and wonder. Which of these places surprised you most? Drop a number from 1 to 10 in the comments below. I'd love to know. Smash that like button if this changed your perspective even a little bit. And please subscribe, because next week we're revealing how to do this exact trip on a budget you won't believe. Thank you for watching. See you then.